Good morning and welcome to Sports at Sunrise, where you get your morning sports opinions. I'm Caleb. The person with me here is Geek. How are you, Geek?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm alright. We'll start in college. Pause. I want to. Did you hear about the controversial thing at the USC?
No.
There's a rule in college football where you could switch a player's number in the middle of a game.
Mm-hmm.
As in, the person can wear someone else's jersey. So, on a
Mm-hmm.
fake punt, instead of trotting their punter out there, they trotted their backup quarterback out there in his jersey.
Nice.
And ran a fake punt.
It's weird that that's allowed, but if it's legal, who cares? Use the rule.
It's the rule, and everyone's like, that rule needs to change.
Nah. Pay attention as a coach. When you clearly see guys taking off their jerseys, maybe think for a second.
That's what my answer is.
Have any bit of a clue over what player is who and just be like, hey, that guy doesn't look right. It's probably a fake murder.
Because everyone's first reaction was, wait, that ball looked too good to be a punter. Why did the punter throw a laser? And they're like, wait, that's not a punter. But Indiana scraped by Penn State, which was interesting. A&M rocked Missouri. The big ones, though, were BYU lost, which probably pushes them out of the top 10, which is where they need to be to get into college football playoffs. Because at this point, you have to be in the top 10 to make the CFP because the ACC sucks. But the big movement is number 14 and 15 both lost.
Woohoo.
Which will help Texas get back into the top 10.
Oh, not good.
No. And people are like, what do you mean Texas is back in the top 10? I'm like, yeah, it's inevitable. They were not going to let Texas not get in the top, make the CFP. Anyways.
Sucks. Texas doesn't deserve it. They're Texas.
Real. Texas loses too much to make it. Anyways, let's talk football.
Okay. I know something about that.
Do you?
Yeah.
So tell me, what do you know about the Saints beating the Panthers?
But the Panthers are the team I understand the least in all of football.
Yeah.
Even more so than the Falcons. The Panthers don't make sense. Also, weird that you're not starting with the first game of the day.
I wanted to grab the game I thought you'd know the least about. Because you said I know something about that.
Gotcha. I don't know. According to all the Panthers fans on Twitter, this one was all Bryce Young's fault.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, makes sense. You go into the game knowing that the Saints have like a top 10 run defense. Rico Dowdle's probably going to have a slow day. Probably time to throw the ball. I did see Tet dropped a pass, so my Emeka is better take is cooking. Emeka would never drop a pass. He's actually a good receiver.
You see Dowdle ran a fake out on his celebration. He scored a touchdown today. You know how he got fined last week for 2 pumps?
Uh-huh.
He went up like he was about to do it again, and he's like, I just started running to the sideline.
He did that too? No.
It was Dowdle who did it.
No, I don't know who did it first.
Who else did it?
It had to have been Aaron Jones first. Aaron Jones did the same celebration, but Aaron Jones scored in the first quarter.
So did Dowdle.
Oh, shit. Who scored first?
I'm going to double check it was a first quarter touchdown. Yeah.
Please.
It was, let me see if I can figure
Yeah,
out.
Aaron Jones did it with 9.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Opening drive touchdown for the Panthers.
Damn.
But it was with 7:01 left on the clock.
Oh, let's go. Aaron Jones did it first.
It probably also helps that they didn't have, the clock never also stopped. Actually, sorry, it stopped one time for that first, 2 times. 2 times for that first drive.
Don't care. Aaron Jones did it first. Aaron Jones better.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? The 2 guys who did the fake pump lost.
You know what's crazy? The Colts won a game.
Yeah, you were wrong. How does it feel?
Was I?
You said last week they were going to lose the next 2 games. Last episode.
I said probably. And I mean, Daniel Jones tried to lose. Look, man, I wasn't expecting God to show up as Jonathan Taylor, okay?
Dude. Someone tweeted, oh my God, Jonathan Taylor's going to somehow carry this team to the playoffs.
You want to know the craziest thing about today? I don't remember which league it's in, but I'm pretty sure one of my fantasy teams has Devon Achane and Jonathan Taylor. You know how many fucking points that is?
A lot.
Oh,
Geek,
that's
I don't
crazy.
have 90 minutes, by the way.
No?
Don't grab your whiteboard.
Okay.
You can hear how
Bro's
sad it is.
checking TikTok mid fucking thing.
I got the notification. I'm checking to see my fantasy scores because I did not look at fantasy once all day.
But yeah, the Falcons are also still a confusing football team. Apparently, Bijan's not good anymore. Sauce got cooked by Drake London.
Drake London is good at football.
He's mid.
He good. Sauce won his first game of the year, though.
That's so funny, dude.
I saw that. I'm like, oh my God, Sauce's luck.
Yeah. And then Adonai's bad luck. Adonai went to bed 7-2 and woke up 1-7.
They won.
Sauce went to bed 1-7.
Hey man, that might be good luck to the Jets. They won a game.
I don't think Adonai played though.
I don't think the offense played for the Jets.
What do you mean? Fields threw a touchdown.
The Jets had
That's one of his 6 completions on 11 attempts.
The Jets had a total of that's 169 nice yards.
Yeah, but Brees and Justin Fields together rushed for 100.
How the fuck did the Jets win this football game? They had 2 defensive touchdowns.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if they were defensive or special teams.
And a kick return touchdown. Kenny Nwangwu.
Yeah, my goat, Kenny Nwangwu. Kenny Nwangwu.
Dylan Gabriel's still going to be the quarterback for the Browns.
He shouldn't be, though.
Do you know my response when I saw that tweet? I wish I was kidding when I say this. I'm saying, like, did Shador, like, fuck your wife or something, Stefanski? Like, what did this man do to you?
Well, but Dylan Gabriel made one mediocre throw today, and Jerry Jeudy made a great catch, so it saves his career.
True.
Shout out Jerry Jeudy, saving that man's career.
Should Dable get fired?
Should Dable get fired?
Yeah.
In a game that he was winning until his quarterback got hurt? I'm going to go with no.
I'm more in the consistently failing to hold a lead.
Well,
in the 4th.
I mean, if we're going to talk about, well, so number one, Dable, not a defensive coach. Maybe your defense should continue to stop Caleb Williams and the Bears the way it had all game. Number two, when you're without your quarterback, you have to change the way your offense plays, especially when you're now stuck with Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's the downgrade.
Your offense becomes boom or bust entirely. Because as much as I hate Jackson Dart, he is tall enough to see over the line of scrimmage and is an actual mobile quarterback. Russ is able to move, but he does not run anymore. How much of the Giants continuing to have the lead and continuing to sustain drives and all of that is based on the fact that Jackson Dart can run? A lot of it. So the minute you lose that, you lose an element to your game. You can't blame your coach because of injuries. And I think he's done enough with making Jackson Dart look good that you can't consider moving off of him.
I'm doing some math. Hold on.
You don't know how to do math. But that's my thoughts on that. When you talk about the Bears, though, Caleb Williams looks all right.
Yeah,
DeAndre
he's okay.
Swift sucks. I don't care that he averaged 6.2 yards per carry. He sucks. The Bears' defense, though, is bad.
Yeah.
They're just bad. When did C.J. Gardner-Johnson get there?
What the fuck was the play calling on this drive?
What drive?
I'm looking at both the end of the last two Giants drives that would not try to go win the game. On the last drive they had before the Bears took the lead, it was drop back and pass on first down. They took a sack. Okay. A 5-yard rush from Singletary.
Okay.
And then they went back to passing again on third.
As you would.
The first down pass is where
I don't always hate it. You're trying to catch the Bears by surprise. And if you somehow are successful and like get a big play or score, you put the game out of reach and it's game over and you go home.
I'm not a big fan of the. If your run game's
you're a
good.
big fan of play it safe and lose.
I'm a big fan of my run game has been decent today. Let's hand it off. And
how about you don't play it safe and then you win?
How about, I don't know, you play it safe when your backup quarterback's in the game?
No, because Russ isn't good at that. You also have to play to your quarterback's strengths.
Yeah. You hand the ball off.
Let him chuck it deep one time.
No, not in with a minute left in the game. And you're up.
Yeah, seal the game. Ice it.
Who's he gonna
He's
throw
dangerous.
Deep to? Who's he going to throw deep to on this team?
Wandale.
Okay, if it's not Wandale, then who then?
Darius Slayton.
Okay.
Bro was not ready for me to have answers.
No, I was so ready to hear a Theo Johnson out of you.
No, actually, yeah, the next name you would have heard is Jalen Hyatt. Put him in the game for one route and just run him.
I would have been fine with that.
Bro was not ready for me to have answers, though. That's crazy.
Thoughts on the Bills staying on the bus for the entire first half?
The first half, they stayed on the bus the entire game.
Sorry, the first 3 quarters staying on the bus.
We're not going to pretend they showed up in the fourth quarter. They still sucked. Josh Allen does not look good.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
James Cook doesn't know how to run the ball. Apparently, Jalen Phillips was the problem for the Dolphins.
Apparently. Who would have thunk?
Interestingly, no, Tua is still the problem. The difference is that Devon A-Chain exists. And he's really good.
He had an okay day. 200 total yards and 28 touches. And 2 tutties. Did you hear that the Bills tried to trade for Waddle?
Yeah.
But the Dolphins declined because they wanted a this year first, not a next year first.
I don't like Buffalo's team building strategy, but I think this is all going to work out for the best. They're going to lose their division. They're probably going to lose in the first round of the playoffs, and then maybe you get to make some meaningful organizational change. Because this team has been built horribly, it's coached horribly, and it's bailed out constantly by the existence of Josh Allen, who currently just looks like he's sick of playing for that team.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, you are a Minnesota Viking.
Can they either get him a real receiver or a real edge rusher?
No. Next year, he gets D-Hop and Matthew Judon.
This ain't 2012 anymore.
It is for the Bills.
Okay, then Josh Allen.
That's why they gave him Joey Bosa.
Dude. Josh Allen's going to fall in that wasted Kubiak pile. It's going to suck.
Uh-huh.
You want to talk about the Vikings?
Not yet. Let's save that for the end. I got a lot of ranting to do.
Valid. Trayvon Henderson arrived.
Yeah, doing that against the Bucks is kind of crazy. Their defense is supposed to be good. I don't know what's going on over there in Buccaneer land.
That they don't know either. They miss Mike Evans. That's what it is.
Sure.
No,
I disagree, though. They still got a Mecca.
Emeka had a great day. So did Tez
Always
Johnson.
does. It's almost like he's easily the best wide receiver from his class. Who would have thought that?
Give me Tesla.
Mr. One Catch every 3 weeks?
Yeah. Just what? One catch is really good every 3 weeks.
How'd Tesla and his boys do today?
They won
pretty assed.
44-22.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right, because, this is the game that was some bullshit. This is the keep politics out of football game, right? Because that one douchebag was guest commentator.
Yeah.
But remember, keep the politics out of football, unless it's the wrong kind, I guess.
Yeah, he wants them to name the Washington's new stadium after him.
And if they do that, we should blow up the Commanders. But also, the team named the Commies playing in Trump Stadium also just kind of tracks.
Did you see who was the play caller for the Lions today? Offensive play caller?
No.
I don't know what happened to the offensive coordinator, but the OC didn't call plays today.
Who did?
Dan Campbell.
Oh, he did that for the first couple of years of his career, so that's no biggie.
But it was just funny. It was Dan Campbell for the first time as a head coach in Detroit is calling the offensive plays.
He called their plays for the first 2 years he was there, before Ben Johnson.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Good on Dan.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, that's not a big deal, because he has called plays for Jared Goff before. Pre-Ben Johnson, it was Dan Campbell.
I respect it. Bro, he was like, I see what you're going to be. Here you go.
I think bro just didn't want that much work.
Probably.
Like, it's a lot of work to, hype up this team. I'm going to let somebody else do this.
The Texans had a comeback and a half.
Yeah, what happened to the Prince, man?
He fell off his horse.
Okay. So, I know that it's been brought up, this crazy idea that the Jets are going to try to trade for Joe Burrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
This whole idea that Joe Burrow needs gone. What if T-Law and 2 firsts for Burrow? Send the Prince to the place with all the weapons. Give Burrow one good weapon.
See who's really good?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be straight with you.
I don't want to see Burrow on the Jets.
I don't either. But
give me Burrow in Minnesota.
I'm not going to... Burrow's really good at football. But what's not helping his case of being one of the best quarterbacks in the league is every quarterback that's not named Jake Browning stepping into Cincinnati and throwing for 300 yards a game also.
Yeah.
That's really not helping his case as far as being a top 3 guy. Oh, Joe Burrow got hurt. Here comes 40-something-year-old Joe Flacco. He just put up his best game of his career with Chase and Higgins.
Yeah.
How about Davis Mills?
Damn, Daniil Hunter had 3.5 sacks today.
Yeah. Will Anderson had the game-winning sack, which was a pick 6 also.
Yeah, no one cares, though.
Well, they called it a fumble 6.
Well, yeah, if it was a sack, it would have to be a fumble.
I think he wasn't down, and it was a pick 6.
Well, if he wasn't down, it's still a fumble.
Yeah, but...
Unless it was a throw.
He threw it. But
I don't know.
So, it was caught in the air by the defender still. So it never touched the ground. So
it doesn't make it not a fumble.
It's a pick 6 to me.
That's not how any of this works.
It's how I'm making it work, because I'm pretty sure T-Law was knocked down when the ball came out, when he threw the ball. But what happens to this Jaguars defense? Outside of just trading Tyson Campbell and it completely going to shit.
Well, for half of it, there was a penalty issue that kept being a thing. Greg Newsome actually played well, so I don't think it's a Tyson Campbell issue. They played well for half the game. I don't know what's wrong with the Jaguars.
They played good for 3 quarters.
Yeah.
They went.
I don't know. Davis Mills.
They had 3 drives in the fourth quarter. 2 drives in the fourth quarter, and they got a combined. They got 2 yards.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
That's bad.
Who else played today? Right.
Seahawks.
The Seahawks defense bullied the Cardinals, and I'm sick of people pretending like it was some Sam Darnold masterclass. He threw the ball 12 times, and one of them was a pick. This was Seattle's defense ate them. Literally.
And Darnold fumbled twice.
2 touchdowns. Oh, so Darnold had 3 turnovers, and we're going to pretend it was an actual masterclass.
Yeah, the Seahawks just had 5 sacks.
Because currently on Twitter, let me see if it's still there for me. Yeah, it literally is Seahawks, the stupid Grok fucking auto-generated headline. Seahawks dominate Cardinals as Darnold's stellar performance fuels Vikings fans' regret. Dog, he didn't look that good. Shut up.
He didn't play well today.
And maybe, I don't want to transition into the other game yet, but I have to say this. Maybe if the guy who wears number 18 decided to play football today, we would have won by 40. He literally just chose not to catch 4 touchdowns. That's only on 18. I'm so upset.
Oh, hold the anger. We have one more game.
I know. But just this one, right? The stupid Cardinals.
Niners.
How does it feel for Jacoby Brissett to be bad? Oh, right.
Jacoby Brissett's
bad.
He played decent.
Completing 50% of his passes is not decent.
It's better than most backups quarterbacks would do.
But he's their starter now. He's not the backup.
Well, they don't count. Cardinals are a bad organization. That don't know what.
All I'm saying is Kyler Murray wins this football game.
Anyways, I know that we're saying Drake May MVP, but can we start to add Stafford?
It's still
to
Stafford.
that conversation?
It never was Drake May. It's always been Stafford. If you think it's Drake May, you haven't watched football all year.
Because against the 49ers, a good football team, he came out and threw for 280 and 4 touchdowns.
Hey, we do have to be fair. The 49ers defense has like 1 good player. Everyone's hurt.
D. Winters is great. What do you mean?
Okay.
Now, I stand on the fact that it's the Rams here to lose at this point.
Yeah, 100%.
But I was talking to my dad on the way. He's like, should McVay be the coach of the year? I'm like, no, because this has been the Rams. It's just the Rams finally don't have the teams to deal with where they're the underdog anymore. They're the... Prove it.
Coach of the year has to be Steichen or Vrabel.
That's
it's one of those 2.
That's where I'm at.
And I am cool with whichever one wins. I kind of think that'll come down to which one of those guys ends up as the 1 seed. Or just a higher seed, and they'll just be the coach of the year. And I think that's the correct choice.
I don't think another choice is allowed.
Unless, the Bears end up winning the NFC North.
I also said McDonald. If the Seahawks continue to dominate.
Yeah.
Because the Seahawks haven't just been winning as of recent. They've been...
They're like a college football blue blood.
Yeah. Where it's like, their 2 losses are by a combined 7 points.
Yeah.
To winning football teams. Here's the other one. If the Bears win the division, I would throw a look there. But I also think there's still a chance that team doesn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. That's fair.
Just because when they get to the nitty-gritty, I think the Bears are going to
Well, and they're going to lose next week. So
The Bears could very easily go on a 4-game losing streak.
yeah,
They have Vikings, Steelers, Eagles, Packers.
I think they'll beat the. I want to say they'll beat the Steelers, but their owner is coming to town, so that's tough.
And then they get the break
Remember,
with the
because
Browns.
Rodgers owns them.
Yeah. Then they get a break with the Browns to go back to Packers, Niners, Lions.
The Browns isn't a break. I think the Niners is the only break there. I think the Niners have played really well. When you're missing 90% of your best talent, I don't think you're that good. Prove me wrong, and I will eat my words, but I get it. Mac Jones threw 3 touchdowns today, but you still lost by fucking 22, so I don't care.
Anyways, go on your Vant.
Do you have anything to say about this game? Did you get to see any of it?
I did not get to see any of it. I was running around this morning.
I feel bad for Brian Flores to start. The Vikings defense shut the Ravens down for basically 3 quarters. The one touchdown in the third quarter came with like 30 seconds left in the third quarter. After Miles Price, who I was about to come in here and be like, he's going to be the all-pro kick returner this year, fumbled 3 straight kick returns. The Vikings, JJ came out, threw an interception on the first drive of the second half, an interception on which everybody's clowning him like it was the Jordan Love near interception from last week, except they're conveniently editing out of the video the fact that before JJ McCarthy threw it, it was one-on-one coverage, Justin Jefferson and Marlon Humphrey. You take that deep shot every time. The issue is, about the second JJ lets go, Justin Jefferson fell down. That's it. So that pass gets picked, and then the Ravens go down and kick a field goal. Miles Price fumbles the return. The defense holds them to a field goal. Miles Price fumbles the return. We need a new special teams coordinator because Miles Price is top 5 in the NFL in kick return yards, and he's also number 1 in yards removed from penalty on kick returns. He's had 3 touchdowns called back this year. We need a new special teams coordinator. That's not okay. Other issue. Hey, Caleb, this was a home game for the Vikings. Can you make a guess at how many times the Vikings false started at home?
A lot.
9 times. How? How do you not understand your quarterback's cadence? I don't care that it's only his 4th game. You worked with him all week. Like, I don't get it at all. But the biggest thing to me and the thing that scares me the most about this game is Justin Jefferson looked like this was easily, unequivocally the worst game of his career. He looked like he didn't want to be on the football field. And that's very odd to me. He dropped a wide open touchdown. He had what should have been a touchdown where he fell down and the ball got picked. He had another deep shot where JJ fought through a scramble, chucked it to him deep. If Justin Jefferson even tries to go catch that ball, he probably does. Instead, he just tries to wait for the ball to come to him. Malachi Starks jumps in front of him. That's a pick. That could be 3 touchdowns. And suddenly you're looking at a game where the Vikings are up 28-9 before half. Or just coming out of the half.
Yeah.
Jettas also had 2 other drops. And he was targeted 12 times. He finished with 4 catches. And most of them were catchable. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say JJ McCarthy played a perfect game. He did not. He was off on some throws, whatever. But he tried to keep you in it. He did what he could. But yeah, straight up 18-3 decided not to play today. I swear to God, the only two players on our offense who actually showed up to play football were J.J. McCarthy and Jalen Naylor.
Yeah.
That is it. And I'm pissed because this game, Flores tried to hand you this game. You held Lamar Jackson to barely 200 yards total on the day, rushing and passing. You held Derrick Henry under 100 yards. You did everything you needed to do defensively to win this game. This is the type of loss that freaks me out. Your best players looking uninterested is scary.
You know what I say?
What do you say?
Jettas to Denver.
No. Okay, we'll take Surtain and 3 firsts.
We'll be good.
Because Jettas is that much better than every other receiver in the league compared to Surtain, who's slightly better than a couple other corners.
Oh, come on, man.
Surtain is not that big of a leap ahead of Stingley and Gonzo.
You can have your own opinion.
Hey, man. The Broncos defense is fine without him.
We played the fucking Raiders.
Uh-huh.
The Raiders don't have an offense.
Yeah, they do.
Sorry. The Raiders don't have a
they got wide receiver 1, Trey Tucker.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have an offense. God, I hope Surtain plays against the Chief.
Yeah, no. Jettas isn't getting traded. I just fuck it, call up the Bengals with 3 firsts and JJ for Burrow.
What would you do if Jefferson went on to have a 2,300-yard season?
No, JJ as in McCarthy. You're not trading a wide receiver for Joe Burrow.
That's what I said. Jefferson has a 2,300-yard receiver.
I thought you were thinking I meant trade Jefferson and then he has a 2,300-yard season on the Bengals. It's like, that's not what I was saying.
That's never going to happen if receiver 1 is Jefferson, 2 is Chase, 3 is Higgins. That might be the first team to have 3 1,300-yard receivers.
Yeah.
That would be the only team where if I saw a stat line that said 53 pass attempts to 1 rush, I'd be like, that's fair.
Yeah, no, you're right. They're right for that.
Especially
they
if you
are
go
correct.
Out and you're like, oh, they signed a receiving tight end. If you run the ball, I might be. If the run is not a quarterback kneel.
Fair. I'm terrified though because I think Jonathan Grenard might be done for the year.
That would be tough.
Though I do want to know if there's ever been a player as bad at actually making a sack as Jonathan Grenard. Every single game, he should have 7 sacks. And I don't mean like he got good pressure. I mean, he has both arms on a quarterback and doesn't bring them down. How?
He just sucks.
Ridiculous. All right.
I hate Gronk.
Minnesota. What do you hate?
Gronk.
Oh yeah, no.
They ruined this hype scoregami. Granted, the scoregami was wrong, but we can be happy with the scoregami. Victor Oladipo's in the NBA G League.
Sick. Why is he in the G League though?
I don't know, but he's in Milwaukee.
Caleb, I'm sending you, before we're done, I'm sending you some of these Justin Jefferson not playing.
I saw the 3rd down catch in traffic play where it hit him right in his hands. And
I don't know which one. I don't know which one you're referring to.
the one that was
I sent you
in
the
end
first
zone.
deep ball that ended up as a pick.
I saw where the safety jumped it.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Like where you see Jettas stop and let the safety jump it. Like, just jump up and make the catch. What the fuck are we doing?
The one you sent me just now is the one I saw.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here's the one where Jettas falls down. And you know he fell down after JJ threw this ball. And I'm sorry, does anyone in the world question the decision to attempt a deep one-on-one Jettas versus Marlon Humphrey? That should be free. Free touchdown. Free Shavakadu, some even say. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. That's bad.
Yeah. And then the entirety of the, like, after it's picked and him just, like, walking.
Yeah.
Very odd.
You have anything else you want to say, Geek?
No, I think that's it.
Awesome. Well then, thank you to everyone who watched this morning. We hope you have a fantastic day. And bye!